Hello, everyone. My name is Carol, and this is Winter Haven Wisdom. Happy Sunday, everyone. And I'm here with you to do an angel reading. We have the 1111 portal tomorrow, so I thought it would be great to pull on that energy for this angel reading and see what the spirits and angels want us to know about this. I have said my prayer, called in my spirit guides, and they will be with us for this reading. I have set the intention that anyone who watches this will get a message for their highest good. Please be careful with the energy that you call as your own, as this is a collective reading and there's a variety of energies here. Just take the ones that are true to you, that trigger something in you that you feel are for you, okay? Leave the rest for somebody else. I'm starting with the Elemental Oracle here. I love getting these outside energies and see what's going on with the collective from a wider lens. All right, Spirit Guides, what does the collective need to know about this 1111 portal? Portal. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Okay. Bottom of our deck is gravity and groundness. So with this energy, right, it could be a little destabilizing for some people, especially as Pluto is on the way out in Capricorn, especially for the cardinal signs. There could be some last bit of energy that's lingering in you, around you, that you may need to release. There may be some last minute things that come in that are surprising to you. But keep your feet on the ground. Don't overreact, okay? Try to stay emotionally balanced. And this grounding energy here, and this is an 11, right? And 1111 portal. So right away, we're starting with those. Is this an 11? 9, 10, 11, 12. No, this is a 3. I apologize. Big difference between 3 and 11, right? I mistook one of the numbers in there. What else am I getting here? Yeah, it's just going to be important that you keep your feet on the ground and don't get carried away in any way. Don't overreact. Don't go into dire straits or anything like that. Let's keep ourselves balanced. We have changes in the wind, and this is a 6. And this has come out a lot lately, right? You know, changes around. We can't avoid change. We just can't. We have music and joy, and this is a 10 energy. And you may get messages in music. You can see all that divine spiritual energy around this person and that instrument. And oh, the moon is sticking out right there. And I think there is a big connection here with this 1111 portal and this full moon that's coming up. And I would recommend that if you haven't done this yet, that you do. Get out a piece of paper, put down 11 numbers, and fill in 11 wishes that you'd want in this next year, in whatever chapter you're in your life, okay? But when you write these down, put all of your emotion in the why you want something. So say you want more time in your life. You want time so you can invest more in your children or your grandchildren, so that you can exercise more, so you can meal plan more, so you have more time for friends and family, whatever it might be for you, so you can pursue projects and crafts and do things you want to do, right? Really be explicit on what you want this particular thing for. Put your emotions, your dreams, your wishes, your hopes in it. Just writing a list is not as impactful when you say it, because after you read this, you have to speak this into existence. And then as much action as you can put into any of these things you've put down on this list, take action towards as much of those dreams as you can. And the universe will start working with you on making those dreams happen in your life. You'll see sudden synchronicities. You'll see alignment come in with the things that are truly meant for you, okay? We have passion and the soul, and this is a 5 energy. And this is one of my favorite cards in all the decks, because to me it shows a soul's journey, right? The happiness and joy we experience, all the transformations we go through around the eyelids, and all the tears that have washed away some of that happiness through loss and sorrow, the things we naturally go through in a life. And the eyes are really the gateway to the soul. And when you look into this eye, you still see a world that exists. You still see a soul that's active and wanting to live and grow in light. So I always just get such messages with that card. Okay. And next is outer core and fluidity. And this is a 3 energy. And this means that you're out there and you're walking with fluid. You're walking with water. You're elegant. You're divine. And you're just fluidly flowing with the energies. And that is a 3. And the next energy is air and motion. And yeah, we're going from grounded Capricornian earth energy to fast moving Aquarius air energy. And Aquarius energy is about we the people, right? It's about the collective. And that's a shift here. That's going to be really different how we all interpret this energy. It's going to be a big change collectively for a generation here. And this is a 22, so we don't reduce that number. And the next energy I see here is 8. And this is someone who is, they call this fire and ignition. And it's an 8. And it's probably around work you do, that you're fired up, you're passionate, you're creative, you're driven, and you're just speaking passionately out into the universe, and they hear you. They hear you for sure. Okay, so we're starting to build our story here. Next, we're going to take wisdom of the oracle and get right into that soul. What does our soul want to hear today, Spirit? What do we need to know for this 1111 portal? What do we have, Spirit? What does the collective need to know? Anything else? Okay. And bottom of the deck here is imagine, right? Think about your list of 11 things. Imagine what any of those will feel like, what it will be, how happy you'll be, what you'll do with it, what you want to happen with it, okay? And envision it, feel it, act as though you already have it. Okay. And this is a get the glasses on now, right? These angel readings. This is a 20, this is a 2. Okay, we have the energy of fork in the road, and you might be faced with one right now. And this is a 4 energy. I'm just going to put my glasses on so I can look at this card. Make sure I don't miss a message that I'm supposed to see. I never noticed it before, but there's an actual fork on this card. So when we look at the card here, right, we see the llama. There's an owl sitting on the back of the llama, right? Some wisdom there. There's a ring there. There's a fork in the road, and there's a monkey on it. And there's some arrows going to the left and some arrows going towards the right. So obviously you have direct, you've got to go. There's 2 possible directions you can go in, and you've got to make a good choice for yourself, right? You can stay committed to whatever path you're on if you have a deep knowing about it, if you feel spiritually drawn to something, like you have a real commitment to something, then I would say you have to have a great deal of faith and trust. And if you believe that something is meant for you, then it is for you. And if you have some other competing things that are driving at you, you might have another kind of decision to make. And this is going to be different for everybody, but the energy is that the collective is going to be facing some decisions that could change the direction of their life in some way. And this is a 4. And 4s are around stability. So maybe this is like a job. Maybe you're going to change jobs, change locations, sell a home, move away, something like that. We have the energy of exchanging gifts, and this is a 9. So this means that you're in reciprocal energies with people. You give, you take, you share, you negotiate, you bend, you compromise, you collaborate. It's a really beautiful, beautiful energy. Sharing your time and your love with other people. We have the energy of fates, and this is an 8, and you might be on a fated, destined path here. And you might have, we don't want to rely too much on fate and destiny in our life. But you can see this person is wrapped in some kind of magical spiritual energy. So I'm inclined to say here that somebody is committed to something. Maybe they're getting nervous about stability, or maybe this change is part of the destiny, part of what they're fated for. And the sooner they accept it and align with it, the easier it will be. Because sometimes we can resist change that we know we need to make because we're afraid, right? We're afraid that something bad will happen, that it won't work out. We never know what's ever going to happen in life. Sometimes we think we know exactly what's going to happen, and the complete opposite happens. And we have to rely on the fact that to this point, if you're watching this, whenever you see this, you have 100% of the time survived any situation you've been in this far. And chances are that's going to continue to happen in the future. You've probably experienced lots of upheavals and change in your life, and you will get through them. You will make these things happen in your life. You'll get through it. And Spirit saying, come right to the edge of possibility and be ready to take a leap of faith. And that's going to happen here. Okay. We have the energy of serendipity. And this is when magical little things, everything just comes, just falls into place for you. You don't know how magically it happens. So pay attention when those things happen, when they happen for you, because that's messages from spirit that you're in the right place, you're on the right path, you're doing the right things, that what's meant to be, you're following what we tell you. And spirit will guide you if you take the time to listen. We have this observer energy, and this is 9 and 4 is 13 is a 4, and somebody is watching. They're waiting and they're watching to see what happens. Maybe they're just keeping a close eye on you in some way. Maybe you're the observer in a situation. Maybe you observe things and watch things. We have the energy of to the sea, and this is a 7. On the shores, going to the sea, just flowing with the energy, dealing with it day in and day out, staying committed to a path, and just rising above it all, flowing with it, not resisting it, flowing with it. Okay, we have breathe, right? Things might get a little stressful here, but we're going to stay balanced. We're going to stay grounded. We're going to do our breathing exercises. We're going to keep oxygen in our lungs, in our internal organs, and we're going to meditate and reach up into spirit and get that information we need. That's what I recommend you all do. Take some quiet time alone. Do some deep breathing in through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Right, and talk to spirit, see what you get, okay? And that is an 11. We have yang energy, and this is like an ace of wands here, of passion and creativity, of possibilities, of opportunities here for you. Something coming in maybe that's going to assist you or help you out in some way. And we have loyal heart, and this is an 8, and this is a beautiful, beautiful energy of love. Somebody that is just love, just has such love for the people and things in their life and shows that love, is patient, kind, compassionate, and understanding. And it is such a beautiful, beautiful energy, and that is an 8. And the last energy that came out here is not for you. And there's a nope energy, nope in a fortune cookie here. Nope, you're not that lucky. And spirit's here, and there's a chess game going on. Like maybe you're going back and forth, and the white, the light and the dark, and spirit saying, nope, this isn't for you. So there might be something you want to do, and spirit saying, no, I'm sorry, it's just not for you. It's not going to work out the way you think it would. And it's really divine protection. Okay, and that's a 6. So we'll try and see if we can get a sense of what this is. And it's around, it came in under change in the wind. So if we don't get a clear indication of what that is, and it could be something different for everybody, right? Something different for everyone. Let's do Sacred She next. Let's see what comes out here. All right. Spirit guides and angels. What do we need to know for this 1111 portal? What's going to happen for everyone? the way the cards are shuffling, it feels like a very confused energy, like we might have a lot of confusion going on right now. All right, let me pick those up. I went flying everywhere. I even found an Ace of Swords. That's interesting. I must have dropped that from earlier readings today when I was cleaning up. Okay, we had quite a bit come out here. Bottom of the deck is passion. And this would be like a Six of Cups energy. Here they call it passion, like somebody very passion in a love connection, because 6 is the number of lovers, right? So you might be in a very passionate connection with someone, or you might be just passionate in your energy in general, maybe. All right, and so that is a water energy. Now let's see. And I'm going to hang on to this Ace of Swords. Somebody's telling me that, you know, I think this is part of the reading. Anything that happens in a reading is part of the reading. So we're going to go with it. So like maybe a truth or some information is going to come in here. That's what the Ace of Swords is. It's an opportunity for a truthful exchange. And it's a beginning, right? Aces are all new beginnings, a new truthful beginning. So far we have some spiritual energy, some water energy, some fire energy. A lot of water energy, fire. And here's our earth energy. And there's our okay. So we'll start with air energy. And we've got the Ace of Swords and we have the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords energy is an energy of deception, right? Somebody comes in, they act like a lamb, but they're really this wolf underneath deceiving you. And maybe somebody's deceived you in the past. Maybe somebody's deceiving you currently. You don't know. But this could be an energy around you, and maybe this is what's not for you. Maybe you just don't realize it. And this is a 7. Sometimes you can be in a situation and not see the betrayal until it really hurts. So let's look at our earth energy. And we have the energy of honesty. Being honest with yourself about what you want to do, how you feel in situations, right? Being honest with yourself first. What path do you want to take? What direction do you want to go in here? And then take the actions towards it, okay? And deal in truth for yourself. If you can't live in your truth, you're never going to have a comfortable life. You're never going to feel good or safe or secure anywhere if you're not in your truth, okay? So honesty, and that's a spiritual energy. We have like a 5 of Pentacles energy with respect, somebody that has respect for everything on this planet. This is like Father Time or Father Nature or something like that, right? And he's holding a little duckling, nurturing it, taking care of the forest, the earth, the planet, right? And having great respect for everything, for the planet, for the elderly, for animals, right? Somebody here is just very respectful of everything, very appreciative of the planet. And this is a 5. And that comes in under that passionate energy. And we have 6 of Pentacles with generosity. And we might have a collective here that's really generous with their energies, with their time, with their money, with their light, with their love, with their care and compassion. And maybe you're getting that back. Maybe there's a nice reciprocal energy with someone or something, okay? And this is a 6. And next we have a 7. This is like a 7 of Pentacles where you're investing a lot, right? You're really investing in something, putting your hard work in, like manifesting it. And something's starting to grow, right? It's coming out of the frozen ground here. This is like something that comes up in spring, right? Those early plants. I can't think of the name of them right now. I want to say locust, but that's not it. That's a bug. You know, so something's starting to grow for you here. It's starting to move and shape, and you can probably start to see that growth there. And it might be time for some divine timing to come in too. And that is a 7. And we have to be here now. And this is about being in the present moment. Don't be too far in the future because it isn't built yet. You don't know what tomorrow's going to bring for you. And don't stay in the past. It's dead. It's old news. It doesn't matter. You can't solve anything or fix anything. You can only fix the today. You can only do anything today in the moment you have right now. Okay? And sometimes, you know, like there's a little dog here that wants to play with somebody, and if someone's in the past, someone's in the future, and no one's playing with the dog. So be present, be in the here and now. And that's a 2. And that comes in under that imagine energy. Now we have our fire energy, and this is like a 4 of wands. They call it spontaneity, right? Passion, creativity, somebody expressing themselves in a very powerful and passion-driven way. We have 5 of wands energy, and this is integrity. This is somebody that knows they're an example for other people, that they're brave and courageous, that they set an example, that people are watching them and looking at them and hoping for them to do the right things in their life. They know that they're an example for their children, and they have integrity in that way. And that is a 5. And death and rebirth here, right? The 3 of, well, this is like a, well, they call it a refresh here, but it's like the 3 of Pentacles, right? We're healing. We're emerging as a younger version of ourselves, a fresh new way of being in the world, a refresh. And there's the Ace of Wands again. So this is a repeating energy in a reading. And that just doubles that energy, right? Like it's a sure energy for you. An opportunity around passion and creativity. And then we have this intuition, right? When you're doing the work, right? You're setting the intentions and you're releasing it out to spirit for it to get to where it needs to go. They know how to get it there faster and have it hit the exact spot you want it in. So make sure you're setting those intentions and releasing them. We have the water energy, and we have like the 7 of Cups, the different choices we have, opportunities coming in, decisions that are going to have to be made. And that is a 7. And it might feel a little overwhelming right now. And I kind of felt that energy when I was shuffling. Like, whew, this is ramping somebody up a little, I think. And we have the 2 of Cups energy, a soul connection here that we might be very passionate about too. And a 3 of Cups energy. And they show this as a voyage here, a voyager. This is somebody that, you know, you could be hearing from someone could be communicating with you. You could be moving away from something on a spiritual journey or something like that. And with the number 3, it's like you, your higher self, and spirit. And we have 8, like an 8 of Cups. There's a separation here. Somebody's walked away from something. Somebody's about to walk away from something, okay? And this is an 8. And you could be walking away from anything. It can be a physical move that you're moving homes, you're changing where you live, who you live with. It can be a job you're walking away from, a relationship, some sort of partnership, volunteer thing, some kind of commitment or something like that. I mean, it really could be anything. It could be an energy that you have within you that you just don't want a part of anymore. Maybe something that deceived you, you walked away from it. And we have this dream weaver energy, and this is like a 5 of Cups. This is someone who got a frog in their cup of love, but they are still this spiritual, loving, compassionate, caring person. Despite what happens to them or how heartbroken they are, they never close their heart. They stay open to love others. And is there anything more beautiful than that? No, there isn't. And that's a 5. And then our spiritual energies. We have a 3 energy with wisdom, right? You've been through a lot and you've amassed a lot of wisdom. And you're letting it guide you and take you where you need to go. We have the Phoenix rises here. This is a 0, a brand new beginning. We have this energy of waking up. Somebody's coming out of hesitation. They're coming out of contemplation, right? They kind of know what they need to do now. They're getting clearer. They get clearer every day. 10, 11, 12, and this is a 3. And we have Mother Nature, and this is a 3 energy. So this could be a spirit guide that you work with, Gaia, right? She could be coming in and working with you. This is a deck about Earth. And she, Gaia, Earth is a female energy. Right, so this angel has made her presence here, Miss Gaia. She's here in the reading. And so I think, our collective here is working with her. She could be one of your angels. And we have 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is a 4, and this is death and rebirth. So this is like a 3 of swords. No, 10. What's death and rebirth in tarot? Oh, it doesn't matter. This is like a death and a rebirth here, right? You've gone through it all, right? You've had such a bad time of things, and you can consider this rising like the phoenix, okay? And this is what we see with death and rebirth. We see these 2 energies. And it's a big transition you're going through. What did I say this was? 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a 4. Okay. Next, I am going to take your cosmic journey. This is about your spiritual energy. How is all of this feeling about this 11-11 portal? Getting shivers now. So what do we need to know, spirit guides? Show us what we need to know. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else here? Okay, bottom of the deck is another ace with the universe. Okay, so the universe is coming in, making a move here. Under that is more the phoenix emerges in joyful abundance. Okay, so 2 phoenix energies here too. All right, let's run through this. Okay, here's some Fool energy, another one, 3, 2, 1, jump, and we have that in a couple of places. Come to the edge of possibility, right? And here Spirit is saying, get ready. A leap of faith is coming. You're about ready to do something. And you decide to wake up, or else why did you draw me? So that's a good question to ask yourself. Why are you watching this reading right now? What are you hoping to hear? What are you hoping for? What message do you need to get? Interesting one. This is a 10. And your 111-year-old self. This is a 3. 11, 11, right? And this is about what would your elders say about this your situation you're in? How would they guide you? What would they say to you? Call on them. They're your ancestors, right? What do I do here? I'm willing to think they'd probably be really proud of you right now because you're making tough decisions in your life. And our angels and ancestors want nothing but the best for us. They don't want us to suffer in any way. So rely on the elders in your family. Let them guide you. And your words create worlds. This is a 44, so this is an 8. Be careful of the words you use, how you talk to yourself, the way you interpret things, the way you say things. Keep on the positive, hopeful, faith-driven. Trust in the universe. Trust in the divine. You know, if you've completely surrendered to a path, trust that things are going to work out, that all is well, that everything is going to go the way it's supposed to go. What's meant for you will never escape you. It will never pass you by. And that's the hardest thing to understand about life, I think. We have your greatest joy pollinates the world. So what you do that you love, maybe you cook or bake, or maybe you play music or sing, maybe you volunteer, or, you know, whatever you do, maybe you're a caregiver, maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're a shoemaker. You know, it doesn't matter what you do, whatever brings you so much passionate joy, it pollinates in the world. It helps other people realize their joy, helps them to share their light. And that is a 5. We have the energy of starseed here, so we're reading for some starseeds today, and that doesn't surprise me. And this is a 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, we have cut away what is no longer needed for you. And this is a, what number is this? Holy moly. It's a 9. And I know this branch says fear, so Spirit saying, please relax, stop worrying so much. Everything's going to be okay. Knock off the fear, the worry, anything that's keeping you awake, stopping for you from eating, getting the rest you need. Ugh, Really, folks. Stop the overthinking and worrying. And that's a 9. And next, fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. And maybe, this fork in the road you're going to take is about making a change for yourself in your life. Stepping into your destiny here and not relying on the fate of it too much. Maybe when you step into it, the fate part of it kicks in, That's how I'm going to choose to look at it. And this is a 6 energy. Okay. Let's do... what deck do I want to do? Let's do Oracle of the 7 Energies. How are we doing on time? Okay. Okay, bottom of our deck is the storyteller. All right, so you may be telling a story. You might be putting a story out there. And it might be a beautiful thing. Maybe you're thinking about writing a book. And the other energy that's here is that if you don't like what's being written or said about you, you have the opportunity to change that story. Change what you're telling people about yourself. Right? Change that story. If that's how they think of you, change the story. At least change it for yourself, like sometimes people just have impressions of us and we let them believe it for whatever reason. And it might be because the things we say about ourselves, the story of ourselves that we put out there. Change the story you tell and your life is going to change. The way people react to you might change. And that's an 8. We have tender embrace, and this is a spiritual energy. 22, and it's our second 22 here. And this is an energy of spirit embracing you, protecting you, taking care of you. They're watching us right now. They're taking care of us. They're nurturing us. And they want you to feel their love and their protection and their guidance. So tap into that energy. We have willing release. And this is a 4 energy. And this is about willingly releasing the fear, the worry, the concerns, the past, the pain, any lack mentalities, right? Any repeating negative thoughts, negative energies. Willingly release this, right? Willingly release this and have an energy of acceptance of what's going on in your life, right? Accept it. And a 4. We have the Rose's Kiss, and this is about having full-bodied experiences, full sensory experiences, like when you do anything. Like say when you take a shower, right? I'll use that as an example this time, right? You can feel the temperature of the water. You can feel the soap on your skin. Maybe you can smell the soap on your skin. Maybe you can smell the water. Maybe you have music on when you shower and you can hear it, right? You can feel it. Like, use all your senses. Hear the way it sounds when you scrub your head. How does your hair feel in the shampoo? Spirit wants you to bring all those kinds of senses into your experiences. You'll have a richer response in your life when you do, and it also will help you tap into more spiritual energies. You'll be more aware of what's around you for energy. And that is a 6. No, is this a 9? Good Lord, Carol. It is a 9. Then we have the imperfect harmony, and this is an 11. And this is about being aligned with, when you're spiritually aligned, when what you do, you're in alignment with the work you do. And everything gets synchronized, everything gets in alignment. You're putting out perfect harmony, perfect music. You might be a lyrical speaker, you might be a musician or something, and you put out this beautiful, beautiful kind of energy into the world. And it's in perfect harmony with who you are and maybe in your life, in your purpose. And call of the muse, and this is a 4 energy. You may be a muse for other people in some way. They may be inspired by you and take action from what you put out there, what you say, from your character, how you show yourself. Or maybe you're maybe you're being called by someone or something in some way. So you're either the muse or you're the person attracted to it, okay? So we have that going on here. And that is a 4. And our last energy that came out here is another 4. And this is feeling the world. And this is about being an empathetic person. And chances are, if you pop in and watch an angel reading, you are spiritual and more than likely probably empathetic, right? And we have to have good boundaries when we're empathetic, because we can suck up everybody's energy and people can siphon ours if we don't have good boundaries in place, if we don't have good cleansing work we do, right? We don't want other people's negative actions, negative feelings. We may be empathetic for them, but we don't need to take on their energy. We have to have strict boundaries there. Because when you're empathetic, you can feel everybody's pain. You can read energy. You can sense it. And right now, there might be a lot of pain in the world right now, a lot of worries and concerns going on. You know, what's going to happen with a new president? What's going to happen with this economy? What's going to happen here? There's a lot of energies and people worried and fearful right now. So if you are empathetic and if you are like a healer or whatever, make sure you have good boundaries in place so you don't get siphoned or suck up other people's energies as you're trying to help them, okay? And that's a 4. All right. Last energy here for the portal is guides of the hidden realms. So these are guides that help us with our deepest, darkest energies. They help us heal. They help us grow. These angels reach our fewest potential. What do we need to see today for this portal, Spirit? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Eyes of Mystery. The Eyes of Mystery. Mystery, uncharted territory, and a deep knowing. This is a 10, right? And I talked about having a deep knowing, right? Like if you have a deep knowing about a particular path you're supposed to be on, a particular relationship you're supposed to be on, that something particular is supposed to happen in your life. If you have a deep knowing about it, then act on it, right? And this is a 10. And there might be some kind of mystery in your life. You might be on an uncharted path and you just don't know what's going to happen. We have emergence of protection. And this is boundaries, and we just talked about boundaries. Self-preservation, right? Whatever you have to do to preserve your energy is important right now. And that you trust in divine protection, that the angels and ancestors and everyone is protecting you. That's very real protection. 11, 12, 3 energy here. Next, we have Serenity out of Exile, and this is a 1. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones here today. 5 fresh new beginnings, 5 new starts. Serenity out of Exile. Exhale, surrender, and radical acceptance of it is what it is, whatever, right? Whatever, I'll just, as it comes, I'm going to handle it and do whatever we have to do, right? I surrender, I accept the situation, and I exhale, I just surrender. I radically accept this situation for what it is, and I'm going to have to take the action I need to take. And letting go of stories, right? Surrendering attachments, releasing unconscious patterns, and right, so we're surrendering here, and we're releasing attachments. Like you might be attached to a particular person, a particular place you live, a particular job you have, a particular relationship. You may think that your happiness or safety is attached to any of those things, and you have to realize that happiness and safety has nothing to do with someone else. It's all about who you are and how solid you are in your core. Because it won't matter where you live, who you're with, what you do, right? As long as you are comfortable in who you are and you have that safety and that security within you, you don't get it from other things or other people. It's a way you choose to live and be, to trust in yourself, to keep you safe. And sometimes we do these things and they're unconscious patterns. Like we just get in methods and in robo energy, like we're just like robots and we repeat things and we never really stop to ask ourselves, why am I even still doing this? Why? And it's time to be conscious, make conscious decisions. And that's why this exercise of writing down these 11 things will be really good for you, because you're going to have to be conscious when you write them, because you're going to have to put that feeling into it. And that's going to make it conscious for you, real. You might have some great epiphanies doing this exercise. Okay, and this is a 7 energy. All right. Let's do a quick review, and then we'll do an oracle card to sum this all up. We have a 0 with a fresh new beginning. You're gone through the death and the rebirth, and you are in a new beginning here. We have an Ace of Wands, 2 Aces of Wands, We have an Ace of Swords. We have a one with the universe, an opportunity that the universe is bringing in. We have an Ace, serenity out of exile, surrendering to the situation you're in. And an Ace with a Fool, right? Taking a leap of faith. We have a 2 with imagine. Just imagine what everything would be like if you got everything you wanted. Imagine it, envision it, feel it. Act as though you already have it. Stay in the present moment. And there's a divine union here. There's a connection here. We have emergence of protection, that you understand that you're divinely protected. Let's stay grounded. Things are going to be whoo-hoo for a little while. And, right, you're solid in who you are and what you want to bring to the world. And you're fluidly out there flowing with the energies. You've gone through a death and a rebirth. You're on a voyage of some kind, a spiritual, a love, a healing. You have a lot of wisdom right now. Apply that to your life. We're waking up. We're getting more clear, more and more clear every day about what we need to do. Mother Nature is watching over us, protecting us. And rely on your elders right now if you have some big decisions to make. What would they do? How would they guide you? We have this energy of a fork in the road, and this is a 4 energy. So a decision to make, a direction to go in. Somebody's observing. They could be watching you. You could be watching them. You could be watching a situation. We have 4 of Wands kind of energy. They call it spontaneity. And that's like divine timing, right? But somebody passionate and creative with their eye on something. They're working hard for something. Doing the work, setting the intention and releasing it for spirit. Another death and rebirth energy. And a willing release, a willing surrender of your circumstance. Call of the muse. You're either inspiring somebody or someone has inspired you. And you might be empathetic and feeling the world. Get good boundaries in place so your energy isn't siphoned and that you don't take on the pain of other people. 6 energy with passion in the soul, right? Really a soul-driven energy here. Somebody has respect for the planet and all things on it. Someone has integrity and they know that other people are watching them to do the right thing. We have the compassionate and caring person here despite the frog in their cup. And your greatest joy pollinates the world. Shine your beautiful light in whatever capacity you work, okay? 6 energy with changes in the wind. Change is coming. We have this energy of not for you. This is going to be different for all of us, but some energy here is not for you. And you're going to have to figure that out. We have a 6 of Cups energy with passion, between a soul connection maybe. 6 of Pentacles energy with generosity and a flow and exchange of money, of energies, of love and compassion in your life. All different energies are Pentacles. And fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker, right? You have a soul-driven purpose here. Spirit wants you fully stepping into it. So accept the radical acceptance of that responsibility. To the sea, keep flowing with the energies, keep being that fluid, flowing person. There is an energy of deception here around you, and maybe that's not what's for you, and you need to get out of it. Divine timing is coming in for you. You've been really hard manifesting something, putting your all into something, and you're going to have opportunities and choices here. And you're letting go of the stories that have held you down or limited you in some way. And this says, surrendering attachments, right? Letting go of people, places, and things. Saying, knowing that all those comforts comes from within. and making conscious decisions in your life. 8 energy with fire and ignition, right? Really passionate, creative energy coming through here. Somebody fired up. Faded energies, right? Magical little energy around you right now. Something destined for you. You're a loyal heart to what you love, to the people, places, and things in your life. You are walking away from something that's not for you. And your words create worlds, right? The stories you tell are those are the worlds you create, right? And you are a star seed, right? You are doing the work of a star seed here. And if you don't like the way your life is going, tell a different story about yourself, write a different story, embark on a different journey if you don't like the way it is. And kiss of the rose, have those full sensory experiences when you have them. You are exchanging your energy with someone else in a reciprocal way. It's time to go. It's time to leave whatever this is and go right to the edge of possibility in your life. Serendipity, things are magically going to align, I think, when you make this decision for yourself. And cut away the fear, right? You don't need fear anymore. Let go of the fear in your life. It's holding you down. It's holding you back. It's making things more difficult for you. And 10 energy. Music and joy. You might get great, great joy out of music and get messages from it. I know I do. And I know a lot of people that do. Mystery, uncharted territories, and a deep knowing. And I feel a deep knowing here, like somebody knows they're destined for something, that something's going to happen for them, that they've surrendered. And maybe there's a little bit of fear here, but they've surrendered. They've been patient. They've been putting the work in. And they have a deep knowing. They know. And they don't know what's coming tomorrow, but they know it's coming. And you decided to wake up, so why did you pull me this card? So I say to you all, why are you watching this reading? What are you hoping to hear or to know? Maybe that you're a starseed. Maybe that you're empathetic. Maybe that you have such beautiful light, that you light up the world when you're doing what's passionate, right? That you have these beautiful opportunities coming in, that you might have a soul connection coming in, that you might be in an existing soul connection, and that it's a divine connection. This is a divine union you're in. Do you realize that? Maybe you don't, but it is, right? We have 11 energy, 11 here, with doing the breath work, doing the meditation, being honest with yourself about what you truly want in your life, and in perfect harmony. You might be in perfect harmony with another person. You might be in perfect harmony with the work you want to do. It's fitting for you. It's the right thing for you. You're aligned with it. And 22 energies with spirit. Oh, feel their hug, feel their protection, feel their guidance, their love, okay? They're there, just like these elephants embracing. They are comforting you. And elephants have lifelong love, okay? Understand that about your spirit guides. They're not going anywhere. They're here with you always. And life is going to get busier. We're moving from an earth sign to an air sign, and things are going to start moving faster. You've got to believe that. So hold on to your hat and stay grounded. Okay? Big messages in the reading today. All right, let's get Sacred Destiny. All right, spirit guides, angels, all our guides here. What did we need to know about this 1111 portal? Excuse me, I gotta take a sip of drink. I hear police sirens right now. So this might be something unexpected happening for someone. Excuse me, a tickle in my throat. Ooh. That tells me that I just hit on something. So something unexpected is coming in, and as I said that, the miracle card flew out. So people, you don't get better. It doesn't get any better than that. That's a direct message, okay? For someone, you have to be aligned with this, okay? I tell you that all the time. And maybe you're not now, but maybe you're going to come back to this in a couple of weeks, and you're going to watch this, and you're going to go, oh my God, it's for me this time. This time it's for me. It's all about alignment, folks. Okay. Bottom of the deck is power, right? This came out in a lot of the readings I've been doing for the month. And a lot of people stepping into power. And here it is. And abundance is going to be coming in, okay? Continue to flow with the energies, okay? Stay in alignment. Keep your vibration high. Going through a gateway, you're elevating your energy, okay? Going on to another timeline. You are spiritually protected, okay? If you are out there, if you are committed to a spiritual path, if you are a star seed, okay? These opportunities are going to come in. We've been waiting for this. You're going to have to take some risks, and it might be around stability where you live. You might have to make some choices. But Spirit's saying that's an alignment for you. Whether it is moving, leaving a relationship, leaving a job, okay? Something is in perfect alignment for you. And don't be afraid to make a hard decision. And it'll get you all the illumination you need to know that you need to make a move. And security, right? Work on that inner security and stability, okay? Because once you have it in here, you'll never worry in the same way again. And an opportunity is coming in. We have 5 or 6 aces out here. Aces are about new beginnings, new opportunities, okay? And continue to purify your energies, right? We need to do a big, willing release of energy right now. A major release of energies. We have to make room for this new stuff to come in, okay? And let life be pleasurable. Enjoy your life. Enjoy what you do, right? Be in the light of truth, your truth. Speak your truth. Be your truth. Be your authentic self. Please be your authentic selves. Let the masks fall away. Trust in your divine plan. Trust what you pray to. Trust the universe. Trust your angels. Trust God. Trust the Lord. Whoever you pray to, trust them. And new beginnings are coming in. A community is being built here. You're part of one. You're growing one. You're seeing one. And you're seeing this magical energy coming in here now. And it's going to be wondrous for us all. We're being diligent. We're doing the work, right? And we're healing the chaotic energies in our life. We're getting away from them. We don't need them around. And we're embracing our spiritual energies. We are staying open to receive all of the possibilities that the universe has for us. We are remaining patient. As difficult as it is, we are remaining patient. If we have a deep knowing, we can remain patient. And like I said, I'm coughing. And I'm saying about the emergency whistles I can hear, and I say something surprising might come in, and the miracle card pops out. Okay, that's spirit reinforcing what I'm saying to you. That if you've been aligned, if you've been waiting for a miracle, it's coming in for you. Okay? It's on its way. Stay patient and do the releasing, please. Do the meditating. Take the time to write those 11 things out, okay? With passion, with creativity, with desire, with a deep knowing of what's meant for you. All right, everyone. Ooh, I'm so... This was a great reading today. Great energy, great possibility for everybody. New, fresh starts, new, fresh energy. I think these are going to be new beginnings like you haven't seen before. If you're spiritually aligned and you're waiting for a new beginning, it's going to be like nothing you have seen before. It's going to blow your socks off. Okay? All right, everyone. Thank you for being here. Oh, and do let me know if this comes in for you, okay? You know, I think, like I said, there's a big connection between the 11:11 portal and this full moon. So when this happens for you, can you please let me know? I want to know. I want to know how you all are doing, okay? Sending love and light to all, and I will see you in the next reading. Have a fantastic new week ahead, okay? God bless everyone. Bye-bye.